Did you know that for migration, the tractor at the duck farm has Lux written on the side? Lux is the SI unit of illuminance. Illumination is the name in the animation studio that made this movie. Migration is an Illumination movie that came out in 2023. I do remember when this movie came out. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see it in theaters. I saw it much later. But it's a movie following a family of mallard ducks as they travel outside their pond to see the world and overcome their fears. This movie isn't super good, but it's an enjoyable, family-friendly film. I have a few things that I liked about this movie, and there's only one thing I didn't like about this movie, but I'll share that at the end of this review. First thing I liked is the fun characters. The voice acting in this is really good. So alongside of Kumail, Nanjiani, and Elizabeth Banks, we have Danny DeVito, who plays Uncle Dan, Carol Kane, who plays Aaron the Heron, and Awkwafina, who plays the Chump. Each character that's in this movie, the voice casting is really good. Each actor and actress really takes on the role. It makes for a really enjoyable movie, great interactions, funny interactions, but there's, serious tones too. There's a lot of clashing personalities. They're all just pretty funny. I mean, overall, it's pretty funny. There's a lot of comedic moments. There's a lot of sibling moments. Of course, Kumail Nanjiani is just a really funny guy to begin with. Mac is kind of the insecure, scared duck. Pam's the encouraging wife trying to get him to open up and, don't limit himself and, do it for his kids because his kids want him to go out the most. And then you just have Uncle Dan, like I said, he's just that crazy uncle that we all have. Everyone has that crazy uncle. Second thing I liked is this had a couple pretty good life lessons. Mainly the big one is don't limit yourself. Don't be held back in life by fear. A lot of people, unfortunately, go through their whole lives never fully experiencing life because of a fear, because of insecurity, because of worry about something. And I wish that everyone would overcome their fears because, like we see in this movie, once Mac overcame his fear, he was like, why didn't I do this before? Why did it take me so long to realize that there is such a huge world out there? There's so many adventures out there beyond just my little pond. You can translate that over into like people living in their own little world, their own little bubble. They don't want to go outside, say their hometown, for instance, or their own state. They don't want to move away from family. They don't want to travel the world, or just different experiences that they've always wanted to try, but they've always been afraid to for some reason. And it's just a deep message that we all can resonate with, no matter how old we get. Never give in to fear. Fear kills dreams. I just love getting those golden life lessons as an adult, full-grown adult, and I still need that reminder sometimes. So the only thing I didn't like was the story wasn't anything special. It's very formulaic. It's very predictable. You know how it's going to go. There's not much deepness to it because the story is quite shallow. So, when I'm watching this movie, I'm like, okay, I can't really relate to many of these characters because there's not many layers to them. Like, they're not multi-layered. A lot of these guys are pretty simple characters, not complex in any way. The story isn't that deep either. So, like I said, it's still a really fun movie. It's just don't expect the story to be anything special. Don't expect the characters to have, really deep, complex backstories and all that. It's not. It's a rather simple story. But with all that being said, if you haven't seen Migration yet, it's on Prime Video right now. So for Migration, I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10 Mudflaps. Remember, leave me a thumbs up and drop in the comments below. What is your favorite Illumination movie? See you soon.